Everyone, hello everyone. How are you all feeling today? I know this week has been extremely intense with the collective energies. Hello everyone. How have you all been doing today? Say hi so that I know you guys are here. I hope you all have been having a good week. I know the energies of the collective has been extremely intense. I've never experienced something like this in years, and really, truly, the collective has been going through so much. So the usual, I'm going to give it a few minutes until all of you all join me. Hi, Marine. So good to see you. Hi, Henry. So happy to see you all. I'm so happy when I see my regulars. It's so wonderful that you guys actually take the time to join me. I mean, it's Sunday here in Singapore, and for most of you, it's midnight in Europe, and in the US it's Saturday night. So thank you all for being here. So um a quick thing, please read all the rules, read everything that's on featured with regards to rules and meanings. Hey MJ, good to see you. Hi Mahin. Wow, you guys are all here, and I'm so excited because today we are going to talk about Valentine's Day, and it's always such a serious and a fun and interesting topic. Once again, thank you, MJ, for coming up with all the ideas and giving me the opportunity to discuss them with you. I'm always grateful to you. Now we have 7 of you all here. Please say hi so that I know you guys are here. Hey, Amy, how are you? So good to see you. Yes, we've got 10 of you guys today. So, how have you all been feeling? The collective energies have been extremely intense. So, what have you all been up to? Please feel free to comment and tell me how your weekend is going. For most of y'all, it's mid-weekend. For me, I've only 18 more hours. I mean, 17 more hours before my Sunday ends and I have to go to work. Hi, Jasmine. Hi, Annalisa. Hi, Bharati. Yes. Oh my God. This week has been intense. I've literally been going back home at 10 p.m. every day, and I go to work at like 7:30 a.m. It's been extremely intense work wise, and energetically it has been intense. In fact, I was saying in the beginning of the video how the collective energies have been extremely intense. This is the period of intense purging, and you are actually addressing remnants of leftover energies. You're battling your deepest fears. You may be experiencing all sorts of energetic activations, disturbances, everything. But remember, guys, it's all for the good, and you guys are all headed towards something wonderful, which is self-love. And that's what we're going to talk about today, now that you have got a good group of people who have joined us. Hello, Shay, good to see you. And thanks, Mahin, for being excited. Hi, Linda, thank you so much for coming. And I'm going to start. So, what are your plans for Valentine's Day? All right, guys, I should not ask that question, but hi, Lisa. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Amy, thanks for the heart. Henry. Oh, that's wonderful. You're feeling good energetically. That's really good. You see, that's what I like. Henry's attitude is always positive, even though his stomach was messed up in the beginning of the week, but he still handled it really well, because a lot of us have been experiencing a lot of root, sacral, crown, chakra activations and upgrades. So that's the reason why root chakra upgrades tend to do this to you guys, who kind of feel shaken up and start questioning everything on this journey. And Valentine's Day is coming, and there's so many rom-coms on Netflix, and everywhere it's about roses and dates and promotions, and all this can also stir you up energetically. So don't get affected. Hi, Teresa. So happy to see you. Okay, so let me go straight into the topic. Okay, Valentine's Day should be about celebrating yourself. That's how it should have always been, you know. You are your best Valentine. Just think about it this way. If you are your own Valentine, will you be disappointed? Will you be heartbroken? Will you feel like you have not received a rose? Because if you are your own Valentine, you go to that shop and get that $10 stock rose, which is superly overpriced. Probably it's 20 now. I'm talking about 10 years ago when it was $10. So always remember, guys, Valentine's Day became such a commercial, business oriented event, and that started creating a lot of pressure. I still remember how in school, when I was in my teens, my friends would have bags and bags of presents, love letters from the opposite sex. I mean, flowers, and I'll be like every year and I don't receive anything, and I would keep thinking something is wrong with me. I must be really ugly or something's like nobody dares to. Later on, I realized either the guys were afraid of me, or they just thought that I really had someone, or I don't know. So I never got anything. Till today, I think I've never received anything for Valentine's Day. So to me, it's Valentine's Day. I was never quite affected by Valentine's Day too. I still remember vaguely when I was 15, I decided to go and buy roses for myself. And then I started carrying around them in school, and I said I bought it for myself, you know, because they kept asking which guy gave it to you. I said I bought it for myself. Is there something wrong with that? You know, I'm celebrating myself. That's awesome, Lisa. I'm so glad you did that. But now I realize the roses are extremely overpriced. I'm sure you spent a lot, Lisa, but I'm glad you did too, because you're being an example to the group what you should be doing. You should be enjoying yourselves. You should be treating yourselves. And like what Bharati says, be your own best friend. And that's the best thing you can do for yourself. Think about it. You are with yourself 24/7. And you should be the nicest to yourself, you know. And I think I missed a comment. Oh, Amy, I'm actually going to have lunch at his mom. Not sure how much I feel about it. She asked me to lunch on Monday. Tomorrow spending Valentine's Day. Wow, Amy, you got it sorted, and I really love your energy and your plans. This is awesome. That's great, guys. In fact, spend this Valentine's Day with your parents, your other loved ones, your friends, your colleagues, people who are actually there listening to you. And most importantly, spend it with yourself. You deserve to treat yourself to something beautiful, something really nice, because you guys deserve it. You guys have been through so much spiritually. And always remember, see everything as an opportunity. No, not even opportunity. See everything as something such as a spiritual growth. Like all of you guys have progressed so much. You guys have evolved. You guys have spiritually progressed intensely. You guys are so much more detached now. That's great, Linda. You started the Valentine's Day celebration. That's great. Enjoy tonight. So you see, I'm so glad all of you guys are handling this so well. Instead of watching the world go by, you guys have actually made really good plans this Valentine's Day. I'll probably be working as always. Sometimes I want a break, but then it's never ending. But one thing that is really beautiful about Valentine's Day is it gets us to reflect on life in general, you know. Instead of being carried away by the romantic notions of love, it actually gets us to focus on ourselves and how much we should be treating ourselves for all that we have been through, and self-love. And I really hope in the years to come Valentine's Day is going to promote self-love, and not love with a significant other, but love with anybody, your parents, your friends, people who are there for you, people who are dear to you. That's how Valentine's Day should be. Another thing is, love should be celebrated every day and not just this one day. Like Mother's Day, it should be celebrated every day, not just one day. That's what I tell my mom, on Mother's Day, I celebrate you every day. So, so yes. So Valentine's Day is about celebrating you guys. Wow, Teresa, that's good. Finally, you get to catch up on your sleep. And Annalisa, oh, me too. I never got anything when I was young, and I think I'm pretty old now. I'm turning 30 this year. I never got anything significant, and I'm used to it. In fact, it never really bothered me. Even, you see, that's the thing. My parents raised us in such a way that we never had this kind of like surprises, or you get a gift during your birthday. My mom used to say that we buy you whatever you need all the time. Why do I have to buy you guys a gift specially on your birthday or on an occasion? So, and it makes a lot of sense now, because life is about celebrating every day, and it should. And I think the problem starts with childhood wounds, where children only get gifts during a certain day, and they get to be treated nicely on a certain day. And that's why it becomes quite toxic. Love and life should be celebrated every single day. And that's what new age parenting should inspire as well. If I have kids in the future, of course, you can always take that birthday to do something special, but it is also vital to help the younger generation understand that life is about celebrating every day, because it is a celebration to be alive and to be living and to be in alignment and to be excited. And life is about being excited about sunsets and sunrises and nature and breathing. Sometimes we don't even look at the smallest things that have so much meaning. Like, I love watching sunsets, and I'm every time I go on a holiday, I wake up so early just to go and catch a sunset. Despite my loved ones being with me or not, I would go out and see the sunrise myself. You know, Yes, MJ, yes, same here. No birthday present, no Valentine's, never cat. Same here. And because I'm a leap year baby, my birthdays were always forgotten. And in school, every kid used to get a present in kindergarten school. And I never got one when I was 4. I never got one when I was 5. And finally, when I was 6, I went to my teacher and I explained to her about leap year birthdays and why I should be getting a gift as well, because every other kid gets a gift. And finally, I got a 2 train coin box. And it was not about getting the gift that made me feel good. It was about me finally addressing what I've been missing out, which is, I told the teacher, every child gets, and young kids, right? They brag about the free gifts that they get from school. So actually, and it's a common gift, everyone gets the same gift. So I missed 2 rounds of gifts and finally got the courage to ask them and clarify. And then I realized that my teacher just, and now I understand, she, as a teacher, she probably never even cared, what does it mean whether a 4-year-old or a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old got a gift or not. It's from it's from the school's whatever inventory anyway. So anyway, the important thing is, it's not about the gift. It is about how you feel every day. Monique DS, a month of no communication. Valentine's Day couldn't be harder this year. I'm so sorry to hear that. But I hope you'll use this time to focus on yourself, self-love. And I've always been telling all of my listeners that detachment is very important, and it has not been hard to detach the last couple of days. The energies have been extremely intense. It has been the sort where you are in constant anxiety and you just feel like it's never ending. No amount of healing or energy therapy that you do, or listening to those healing videos, or saging yourself, it's just the energies are like that. So back to gifts, guys, and instead of thinking whether your divine masculine is going to communicate with you, I can give you an answer right now. Most probably they are not, because they don't want to be carried away by this notion of Valentine's Day, because twin flame love is about self love and celebrating love every day. So would you just want your DM to wish you happy Valentine's Day and not talk to you for the entire year? Or rather, he doesn't do anything this Valentine's Day, but actually continues working on himself, inspires you to work on yourselves because it's a mirror behavior. Wouldn't that be awesome? Amy Louise, I'm sure I won't hear from mine, but just having no expectation. Yes, that's the way. That's the way, girl. You've got it all. Yes, keep sending unconditional love to your divine masculine. You don't know what they are going through. They may be happy on the surface. They may have joined exercise clubs, trying to get a six pack. They may be really, really focusing on their work. They may come across as they're extremely happy. They may be hanging out with their friends, and you may get to know about this. Guys, you don't know what they are battling inside. Like, how? Do anyone know what you are battling inside? Same thing. So, don't have any expectations. And Teresa, that's wonderful that you have no expectations. But yes, if anything happens, leave it to surprise. In fact, I don't really like surprises. I'm glad my parents kind of gave us that gift of having no expectations since we were kids. Heather Marie, I buy myself flowers sometimes. I only bought myself flowers when I was 15, and I realized, oh my goodness, it's so damn expensive. Valentine's Day, if I buy them a week later, they all go down to sale price. Don't think it really matters to celebrate Valentine's Day. It's just another day, and I'm not expecting anything. Same here. In fact, I think the last 10 years or so, I wouldn't even notice it's the 14th of Feb. It was so insignificant that to me it was just another day. I would probably be working, or I was in uni 10 years ago. Yeah, 10 years ago I was in uni. I think uni is damn cool, guys. No one cares about anything, and that's why university life is such a wonderful experience. It's only in school, kids are like, oh, that guy gave me a love letter, that guy gave me bullets. I used to literally see my friends holding bags and bags and bags of gifts. Like, sometimes I'd wonder, did they buy these gifts themselves? Are they putting up a show? But it doesn't matter. And always remember, guys, if you are able to buy yourself a gift, buy yourself a gift. And see it this way, you are a gift to yourself. You don't even have to buy something. By buying something, you're actually adding on to consumerism, which really, that's another topic to debate another day. But Valentine's Day should be about reflecting on life and love on general. Go and see a sunrise or a sunset. Go. Yesterday, I got to go for a swim. I mean, the beach is just 3 minutes away from my house. Like, I just have to. It's just behind, and I've not gone to the beach in almost a month, because I come home so late from work and I'm extremely exhausted that I just fall asleep. And then I wake up in the morning at 5 or 6 a.m. I reply to all my emails, do my readings. And then, yeah, the day begins. Like, I'm literally living a life like in the Matrix, anyway, guys, the latest Matrix movie is so good. In fact, it is a twin flame story. Like, Neo and Trinity are twin flames, and that's what you will realize at the end of the film, because Trinity will get his powers, and it's such a TF movie. I feel like, and how she would just wake up from the wake up to that family of us is just robots. So it's amazing. Do check out the Matrix movie. I don't really promote movies, but this movie is something you guys should watch because there's a deeper meaning. I shared an article about it on my page as well. So basically, this Matrix movie focuses on twin flame love, because Neo needs to get Trinity to wake up from the life she's living, but it has to come out of her own choice. It can't be forced, if not, she will die for real. So it's very interesting because towards the end of the movie, sorry guys, spoilers, she will wake up and she will realize that it was Neo all this while. So, same thing, that is twin flame love, and that is what you feel towards your divine masculine. And it's so interesting because the analysts will try all kind of psychological whatever and nothing would work, and eventually they did beat the matrix, and that's what twin flame love is about. It is about going beyond and beating the matrix, guys. So, Henry, I'm going to enjoy this Valentine's Day on my own because this is going to be the last one alone. I love your attitude, guys. I mean, I love your attitude, Henry. That's amazing. Yes, that's what I thought, what I saw. TF movie. Yes, it's such a TF movie. Like, I managed to watch it in 3 parts because I just can't get 3 hours to myself to watch it. So, but it was amazing because HBO Go plays it, and I managed to catch it last weekend. And I tell you, I was like, wow, that is a twin flame movie. I really enjoyed it. I know it wasn't a hit like the other Matrix movie because not everyone understands the concept of twin flame, and they keep questioning how did Trinity get all of his powers. So they can't, only twin flames are able to see that connections, because as twin flames you actually share powers, and you can't leave one in the matrix. And it's always like that. In the earlier movies, Trinity was waking Neo up, and then now it's Neo's turn to wake Trinity up. So it's amazing. The Watcher whiskeys, the Matrix producers have once again done a great job. Anyway, back to V-Day and how to deal. Okay, today's important topic is how are you going to deal with the 3D energies. Most of you here have actually exceeded my expectations. I feel like you guys are no longer living in 3D and you guys have got it all under control. But for those who are struggling with twin flame energies, densities, and are also affected by Valentine's Day, because it's only human to feel unloved. So it is okay, guys, but just see it this way. Valentine's Day was created as a business opportunity. Like all days are Children's Day, Teachers' Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day. Everything is a business opportunity for businesses. But you guys have done such a great job because you guys have transcended the illusion of the matrix. So good job, guys. I'm so glad that, yes, like what Amy says, that ego sneaks up on you. It sneaks up on all of us. No matter how awakened or enlightened you may be, you would drop down to the lower densities once in a while, because that's how life in the 3D is. The important thing is you're able to see from beyond. And like what Timothy says, if you both learn to treat one another each day like it's Valentine's Day, then the 14th is no different than any other day. If you're alone, then treat yourself. Yes, I think you guys should take Timothy's advice because that's such sound advice. And one more thing is, with your twin flame, you guys are always connected spiritually. So your twin flame is always with you. So you guys can celebrate. You can treat yourself for dinner or lunch, and your twin flame is with you spiritually. So you don't have to worry. I mean, you don't have to go down and buy 2 sets of food, but you can if you want to. But yes, that is how it is. And it's amazing. Linda loved when she slapped the guy at the end and said, "That's for using the kids." I resonated with that. I feel with my TF. His kids have held him there, but I know he's out of there. Yes, I think that's such an important scene. Thanks, Linda, for bringing that up, because the analyst deserved that, because he was manipulating their energies with the kids. And if you notice, Trinity from the start of the movie, she knows she's living in the matrix and she's just stuck with this husband and 2 kids. And I mean, they are robots in the film. I mean, they are bots in the film, but that is how it is in reality as well. A lot of guys who are in separation are entangled in karmic relationships or soulmate relationships, and it's so hard. But like the movie inspires. You cannot force anyone out of the matrix. Like Trinity made her choice. She chose to walk away, and that's the time and patience you have to allow your twin flame as well, because they can't, because they're really entangled with another person, they have kids, they just can't walk away. And so it is just so important to detach and to focus on yourself. If you realize in the movie is a complete analogy to what twin flames are facing right now. Look at Neo, what happens? He's actually this highly successful single unhappy individual who's taking so much medication, going to the gym, trying to prevent his psychic visions from being seen by taking the medication, so that's what's happening to a lot of people these days. They are in this matrix. You go to work, you're highly successful, you don't have anyone to love because you're a twin flame, but you can't be with your twin flame. Then you end up working, and then you go to a psychologist, take meds, psychiatrist, take meds. For those, I mean, a lot of us don't take meds, so you end up exercising, going to spirituality, yoga, healing. In fact, I went to the beach, had a swim yesterday. I watergized myself, but even then I was extremely exhausted. Like yesterday was one of the days where I could not do anything at all. I was so tired, I could not even move myself to reply to emails or messages. And so I just took off yesterday, and I'll respond to all your messages today, guys. I just needed time to rest. And going back to that, the matrix is an analogy of what twin flames are experiencing. So that is, you guys are living, and that's what divine masculines are actually experiencing. And some divine feminines are actually entangled with family, and vice versa, divine masculines too. So for those who are able to see beyond, like Neo wasn't entangled. He was able to just live his life in such a boring way. But then look at how the analysts kept them close together, because that's how you generate love and fear at the same time. And it seems to be the theme right now as well. Or whatever that is making us feel what we are feeling might not necessarily be coming from us, but our need. So this is what you call conditioning, childhood trauma, things that is so much conditioned into believing what love is, like how people are pressured to get married when they attain 20, and then there's a pressure to find someone, and how people just find the next person they see, and they end up missing out on true love, like their twin flame, and then they're entangled, and then they meet their twin flame, and then they really owe this to their spouse, and it's just entanglements after entanglements. That's why, guys, it's important to see beyond and not be carried away by what society puts on you, which is to get married, to be successful, what is success? Look at it this way. What is success? I think being happy, being content is success. Being happy with yourself, waking up every day and feeling at peace with yourself. To me, that is success. So that is why spirituality is like one of the keys to awaken this matrix. And in that movie, in fact, there's so many analogies that we could use in the movie. Even Io is stuck in its own matrix. And that's why it's so easy to be stuck in a matrix, be it in our life, be it a family, being work. So it's always important to stay detached, to see things from the 5D perspective, which I've explained in my previous videos, and to actually stay afloat. These three things are what's going to get you floating. And it's always essential to actually disconnect and rest. Like always, guys, try to take a day off in your week where you do not look at social media, you don't have any electronics, you just use it as a nature day, like go to the beach, go to the forest, go to a park, just sit there and do nothing. I mean, it's very hard because we are all on the clock and we have so much to do, but at least 2-3 hours. Like yesterday, I left my phone at home and I just went to the beach and I was just in the water for at least 25 minutes. I had no knowledge of time, anything. I was just chilling, and the weather was so good, and the sun was shining, and there was a lot of others who were kayaking, and all the water sports were going. It was low tide, so I could really swim. It was so fun. I mean, I wish you guys could do that too, because I think the last time I swam in the beach next to my house was 4 months ago in October last year, and after that, I never got the time to go. So that's why, guys, it's so important to disconnect and actually spend some me time. Me time is so important. And when I mean me time, you're completely disconnecting with all electronics. Like, tell your loved ones, I'll be uncontactable for 2 hours. Do not disturb me. And then just go and spend me time. It doesn't mean you need to meditate or you need to go into a spiritual class. Just do what makes you feel happy. It could just be doing nothing, sitting on a bench and just contemplating on life. Let your imagination get the better of it. And another thing about Valentine's Day that would trigger you guys up is people, your friends. What are your plans? Who is your special someone? Ignore those questions, guys. I've had enough of those questions all my life, constantly. Like, I keep my life so private. People don't even know what is going on. Because I believe that people who care won't ask. People who are gossipy are the ones who are going to ask what plans you have. So I wish I'd started this process at 18. It all happens for a reason, though. Yes, Amy, it all happens for a reason, though. No one is. I mean, you can't put that on yourself. Awakening happens to all of us at different times. Like, for me, my spiritual search started when I was like 6 or 7. I just wanted to get out of this matrix. And that is because this is my first incarnation on earth. So I'm still connected to the higher dimension. So I was able to see auras and read magnetic fields since I was young, and I'm very blessed to have great parents who never pushed any sort of religion on me. I mean, we are Hindus, like I'm born a Hindu, but we were taught spirituality. My parents were more spiritual. I mean, they are spiritual people. We do visit the temple and stuff, but it's from a very energetic perspective. So for each one of us, spiritual, for some, they start awakening when they are 80. There is no age or time for it. It just happens when it happens. So don't ever feel, in fact, experiences are very valuable. Never feel that, oh, if I'd waken up early, I wouldn't have ended up with this guy. I wouldn't have pressured to get married to this person. Don't ever see it that way. Everything is an experience, and experience only makes you stronger and wiser, and you're able to make much more informed decisions. And that's always good. That's why I always value your experiences. No, I didn't go to Tanjong Beach. I live in Pasir Ris, so I went to Pasir Ris Beach. Yes, that's in Sentosa, and yes, that's where a lot of people hang out, and yeah. But my beach is pretty good. It's been really good the last couple of months, but it's the tides and all that. You have different seasons. Some seasons the water, it's just unclear, but yesterday the water was extremely clear and could literally see through, so which is good. I'm Mintakan, so I enjoy crystal clear waters, which I'm always on the lookout for. And before the world closed, my last holiday was to Andaman Islands, where the beaches are crystal clear. I do intend to travel, but not anytime soon. But yeah, I know, Amy, you can't wait for spring. Yes. Oh, wow, your sister lives in Pasir Ris too. That's great. Wow, you see, we are all so close to one another. So probably I might bump into your sister at Pasir Ris Beach sometime, or downtown East, or White Sands. Wow, Mahin, I spend a lot of time in my garden. Lots of plants are blooming. So there's been quite a few butterflies. Always makes me. I do a lot of gardening too. Sometimes when I don't answer my phone, I'm either gardening, because I get so carried away when I start gardening. Time flies, and I love gardening. It's so therapeutic, guys. Like, gardening is one of the best ways. Oh, Amy, we have a code word. If I pop tart from my friends, it means I need a break. Wow, that's really good. I hope you guys all follow this and have a keyword. Ah, I live near the beach, the private houses along the beach. Oh, yes, I think that's the other side. So I'm more towards the beach. Yeah. Live in like Jalan Loyang Besar, that stretch. So yeah, we are quite close. I think your sister's condo is probably at the other side, probably about 15 minutes, 20 minutes walk. Anyway, Pasir Ris is such. Singapore is so small, guys. You can literally walk from one end to another. It's just about, it's one of the smallest island countries in the world. Yeah, and something that just enchants you. I know a lot of divine, okay, a little bit about the divine masculine collective. I know a lot of divine masculines have been focusing on their physical body. Like a lot of them have been going to the gym a lot, signing up on exercise programs, which is a good thing because they're focusing on themselves and trying to get a six pack, which is good because they are not depressed, but rather they are doing something. And a lot of divine masculines are working extremely, extremely hard. So if you feel like they are not talking to you or completely disconnected from you, you know that they are focusing on me time. And so just be detached to them. The lesser you think about them, the more they will feel, they will start wondering why. Hi, hello, Melinda. So good to see you. Yes, we are just talking about 3D energies on Valentine's Day. So, 3D energies are going to be in its peak on Valentine's Day due to having sales and promotions everywhere, roses being decked everywhere. Wow, it's a great time for people selling roses. Like Valentine's Day is there. It's like the whole year they don't sell any roses, and Valentine's Day is when they sell all their roses. Linda, that's so great. I'm so glad to hear that. Mine has always taken care of him physically. My DM too is always, it's always when he's stressed, he's in the gym or he's just working out, which is a good thing, you know. And that's what mirrors back at us, and we tend to focus on ourselves. Everything with the Twin Flame Collective mirrors to each other. So if you're feeling dense and if you're feeling sad, your DM is probably feeling that way. And if you suddenly feel so motivated to, go exercise, this, that, you probably know that something's happening. Yes, so Henry, yes. So probably your person is also doing that. And so, yes, guys, so there's a lot of working out energies going on. Have fun. There's yoga. If you guys are not interested in the gym or running, there's always yoga and anything, gymnastics, martial arts, swimming, any kind of activity that actually enlivens you. For me, lately my knee has been off, so I have to put exercise off, but I still force myself to run. But take care of your health. Sometimes I forget that I'm turning 30 and you start getting bone problems. But exercise is a great stress relief. So if you guys have the time, please, even if it's 5 minutes, dancing is another way. I love dancing. I used to hate dancing, but the last couple of years I actually enjoy dancing. So dance workouts are amazing. I'm so sorry, Teresa, that you're stressed with work. Work is just like that. For me, I just try to disconnect from work during the weekend. And yeah, so work is never ending and work is just the way it is. So, having said that, don't go and watch movies like those romantic movies with happily ever after endings, because then you're going to be triggered by union timelines. Watch movie like The Matrix where waking up happens, So the latest Matrix Resurrections movie, Resurrections, is a good movie because it's a twin flame movie and you guys will actually be able to understand what you guys have been experiencing. Always celebrate yourselves, because celebrating yourself, celebrate your mother. Your mother was the one who brought you to earth. Anyway, oh, you are 38. I always felt you were my age. Again, souls have no age. So, guys, I mean, I never thought I will turn 30 so quickly, but here it is. So I'm enjoying the last days of my 20s. In 2 weeks I'll be 30, and but to me I feel like I'm more empowered and energized. 30 is going to be my decade. Yes, I'm so glad, Linda. I never felt you're 41. I kept thinking you were in your early 30s. And Teresa as well. I always think you guys are in your early. I always think you guys are my age because that's the energy you guys exude. Wow, so you guys are celebrating another decade. That's great. 40s is such a special time, guys, because that is the time where you guys have understood what life is and it's a perfect balance. And yes, I think 30s will be. I feel 20s is about figuring things out. 30s is about living life, and 40s is about living life and having wisdom with it. So 30s are great. Oh, that's great, Mahin. You are also a Pisces, I believe, if you're turning 41, because I'm a Pisces too. Oh, yes, of course. So, yeah, even in uni, people always thought I was 17, even though I was 21 or 22. Even at work, people keep thinking I'm 20, 21 or 22. For me, I've always tried dressing older because I always look younger than my age. So, so it's actually your soul. When your soul is so in alignment and happy, you actually look younger. And that's why you guys all look younger and never your age. Age gap. Age gap is such a big theme. Thanks, Teresa, for bringing that out. My DM is actually 10 years older than me, and that was a big issue for him at the start. It was such a huge problem because his ex girlfriend actually rejected him on that basis. So age was such a trigger, and it's only 10 years. And I know, Teresa, you're talking about 20, 30 years. You have to see it this way: souls have no age, and when you have a connection with person, their physical age doesn't matter anymore. Oh, Angela, wow, 60s is like, wow, such magical. It's going to be such a magical decade for you. Yes, you're 20. Yes, that's great. Yeah, I've always experienced that. I always tried to dress older because I always wanted to look and feel older and wiser. So yeah, age is such a issue, but with twin flames, it tends to happen. It's quite a common theme. Large age gaps are so common: 10 years, 13 years, 20 years. For some, it's even the same age. So you can't just say, oh, having a large age gap is one of the symptoms of a twin flame connection. Not necessarily, but it does. So basically, you have to see it this way: twin flame connections tend to challenge all kinds of preconceived notions of societal conditionings. Having said that, age gap, religion, culture, cross country, all these are obstacles, right? So twin flame love is about breaking these obstacles and being with your TF. Yes, Bharati, I'm 21 years older than my TF. I'm 46 and he's 25. That age doesn't, yes, exactly. Age doesn't bother at all. Like, look at all the celebrities. They have extremely large age gaps. Some are twin flames, some are not. But you know that age was never an issue. Like Jason Momo and all that. Like, I mean, even though he's going through separation right now, but see, age gap was never an issue at all. Exactly. Your DM is 1 year younger and people think he's older. Age is never an issue. And you have to just see this connection as a connection, and that's why it's necessary to just not think about age. For me, I mean, to me, age never bothered me because I'm the younger one, right? But it was a big issue for my divine masculine. It was such a big issue. I can never put it, I can never explain it, I can never describe it in words, but age is such an issue. Sometimes I feel like he looks at me like I'm 5. So that's worse, even though we only have a 10-year age gap. Oh, your person is 7 years older. Yes, my parents had shared 8-year age gap. Yes, 15 years older than mine, and and I'm like, whoa. So age gap is such a big topic, but don't worry about it. It's just an age gap. The important thing is you guys understand that it doesn't matter, and who cares about society? It's your life. Did Neo and Trinity care about anything? In fact, Trinity walked away from a robotic family, and told them that you guys aren't real. Megan, my DM is a year and some change older physically, but we seem to be right around the same awakened stage in awareness. I might be a little more awake, but is currently, but I think he was awakened by yes, your connection, physical connection actually triggers awakening for both parties. Yes, Bharati, yes. Different cultures, huge age gap, total opposite. Yes, of course it does scare because society has conditioned you, you have to get married by the time you're 20, you have to have kids by the time you're 25. That is such a I have no words to describe how awful and what kind of pressure it puts on people. Like I've literally told of relatives to stop. I, in fact, tell my relatives I'm already married. I told them 10 years ago because when I turned 18, they started saying, when are you getting married? And I'm like, I'm already married. You don't know I've got kids in Australia because you have no way out of this. The constant matchmaking. Indian culture is the worst. I don't know what they get. So many of my relatives are getting divorced. They don't see all of that. They just want their kid to get married and suffer. So anyway, don't fear because age is just a number, culture is just an expression. We are all human beings internally. And importantly, don't let the pressure get to you. Don't get married for the sake of getting married. That is the worst thing. It's like injecting poison, getting married because society forces you, or constant setting up. If your friends and family are constantly setting you up, just tell them off. Say that I do not want to be with anybody. Just leave me alone. Okay, I'm going to read the comments. Same, yeah, okay, I've read that. For some reason, I've been wanting to run, especially since I closed the cycle with a catalyst. Mine is friends with my ex-husband. It's a huge barrier. Definitely some loyalty to brotherhood. Despite abuse, he has to take on a lot of guilt. Yes, the Indian culture, and I'm sure other cultures face this pressure too. But you know what? I don't give it, I really don't care about it at all. To me, I want to be in a position, even if I'm married or not married, no one is going to know because I don't believe in spending hundreds. I mean, Indian culture, they spend thousands and they spend almost 100K on a wedding. It's ridiculous. To me, I've always believed that a wedding should happen between you and your partner with your loved ones, your parents, his parents, and your siblings. That's all. No one, and your friends, maybe. And thanks to COVID, that is possible. So to me, it's like no one will even know if I'm ever married to my DM. It's going to be super secretive because I just don't, especially my relatives and all that, they do not have the right to know about my life because they don't care. And as a psychic, I know their intentions are wrong. Don't run, enjoy the experience, feel flattered. Yes, that's a Bharati's reply to Teresa. My interest, where is it? Uh, Agreed. I almost married someone years ago I wasn't attracted to. Yes, God blocked it. Yes, that's why pray to God, guys. Constantly, whenever you guys feel pressure, trouble, just pray to God or just disconnect and pray to God. Like, really, God is the only person. Okay, I shouldn't say, but God is the only force, God is the only person who can save you. Really. Yes, divine intervention, really. Like for me, I can never. I mean, that's why MJ, me, and all the other psychics of this group constantly ask you guys to rely on divine guidance because praying to God, as easy as it is, it's the most important thing you can do for your health. Oh dear, I was in a religious cult and I was set up with a guy. You see, people are just crazy. They just don't want you to be single and happy, constantly need to screw your life up. I tell you, the torture my aunt put me through. I've literally blocked her from my WhatsApp and Facebook because she has nothing better to do. Really, guys, don't let the pressure, especially Valentine's Day, people are going to ask you, hey, what's up with your life? Are you seeing someone? Are you seeing someone? Just tell them, yes, I'm seeing someone. I'm getting married and I'm not inviting you. Or just don't tell them anything. Just smile. And what about divine purpose for union? Is that something that we must already know before union can happen? Okay, not all twin flames are on path to union, and this is something that all of you guys know. And for those twin flames who are on path for union or already in union, you guys chose this lifetime to be in union. It's a choice that you guys made before you guys signed up for this lifetime on earth. So the purpose for union is to enjoy twin flame love in 3D. So in the physical, so things that you need to do before union. Actually, before union, you'll be completely detached. You will nothing that your twin flame does would actually affect you. Like you would appreciate your own individuality. Self love will be at its peak. You won't feel his love. You won't feel the need for. You will be completely detached. You will know when you are going to be in union. You'll be completely detached, and that's when the magic happens. So that's why I keep telling you guys, work towards detachment, and then he will come back to you, because twin flame connection, they feel what you're feeling. So if you're obsessively thinking about them, they're going to run. That's going to trigger the runner chaser energies. Yeah, Teresa, you should so say that. Yes. Oh, thank you. Sending you all loves and hugs and kisses too. It has been an intense week. People have just been going through so much. Collectively, it has been not crazy. So guys, I'm so sorry about the delay in the reports. I really wanted to get it done last week, but work has just been insane, and the legal industry, it's so unpredictable, and I'm so mentally tired, and I always write my reports when I'm feeling the best. So I will start delivering all of your reports soon in this week. And you guys, thanks for all your patience. I love you all so much, because you guys are the best kind of people that the world can ever have. So thanks to MJ for like bringing us all together. She's the best. If not for her, we wouldn't have such a safe space, a dynamic group, a group that's actually evolving constantly, and how we are helping one another, inspiring one another, supporting one another. This is just amazing in every right. Oh, thanks, Teresa. You're amazing. Of course, DMs always have divine messages for their DMs constantly. You know what goes through their mind, right? They constantly having thoughts about their DF, and then they just ignore it by exercising. Oh, thanks, Linda. Thanks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I'll say I'll get back to you in 2 days, and then that 48 hours becomes the most crazy 48 hours that I can't even open. Some days after work, I can't even open my eyes to look at the screen because I'm completely gone. So thanks for all your patience. But when you get your reports, it'll be worth it, because everything is original and channeled, and it's from my heart, and it's from the universe, and it's from your Agashik records. And that's why, yeah, I mean, I would be anxiously waiting to, if I were in your position. So I completely understand. So thank you for your patience and understanding. And also, oh yes, Leila, any divine messages from your DM? Connecting to your DM just wants to focus on his life at the moment, and he does not want to think about you. So he's fighting his energies, but he wants to say that he loves you unconditionally. He just needs time to become the best version of himself, and his love for you is always, always, always unconditional. And he wants you to know that Valentine's Day is just a gimmick. That true love between the both of you always exists. I hope you're happy with your message, Leila. Oh, yes, yes, of course, I'll make you teary eyed. That's what I do. Thank you. Yes. In fact, I noticed that a lot of readers are like, they take a while to, and because you think, because it's not like a legal report or anything, this is channeling and putting things together. And we have to be, as psychics, we have to be in our best when we write the reports as well, because it's so much of energy that's going on. And that's why in the psychic industry, your state of, like, you have to really be in a high vibration state. Like when I'm at work, I obviously can't write your reports because, legal industry, it's just hi. Oh, really? Spot on. Thank you. Michelle, how is my DM doing? I miss him. Let me connect your DM. Your DM is going through several chakra upgrades. Your DM is also watching a lot of Netflix. So, yes. And your DM, every time he watches something romantic on Netflix, gets triggered and thinks of you. So, his higher self is saying that you should, it's okay to miss him. Keep sending him love because he feels it. And he's also sending you back love. And in fact, be open to his love because apparently he's trying to send you messages. He's five. So basically, Michelle, your DM's 5D self is actually sending messages to you. So be open to that. So that's what his higher self is telling you. So your DM is watching a lot of Netflix. In fact, binge watching a lot of Netflix, and is just carried away by what's happening in life. That's what I see. Of course, Shay, of course, F thinks about you all the time. Just because they don't show it doesn't mean they don't think about you. So, yes, but of course, right now, F is just trying to hide his feelings because Valentine's Day is coming and he doesn't want the pressure to overtake him. In fact, your person is trying to say, Shay, that they are doing really well and they are just preparing to become better. F is just working so hard to become the best version of himself, and he will come to you when he's ready. That's the message I'm getting. Yes, Mahin, don't let the pressure get to you. And if you want to know about pressure, you can ask me or Bharati. We all from the same Indian culture. Pressure, that is real pressure, because since the day you're born, it's about getting married and having kids and sending them to Ivy League schools. So you see, guys, the pressure starts in the womb. Thank goodness my parents have always been modern. But still, the pressure is there. I told my parents off lately. My family is always asking me when am I getting married and when I'm having kids. Since I'm 40, they keep telling me I'm getting old to get. Oh my goodness. Family and parents, family, they mean good. And Jasmine, you are young, and nowadays with technology we have egg freezing, we have so much, and we can have kids literally at any time. We have got wonderful facilities. In fact, I'm thinking about freezing my own eggs too. And it's never old to have kids. For kids, it's about having a good mother, a good father, good parents. So it's worth the wait. So when you have kids, you're going to be such a great mother, Jasmine. So, and then your family will be in awe, and then they will start bragging to everyone. You see, my daughter may have been married late and has kids late, but look at how amazing my grandkids are. So this is what happens. So don't let the age get to you, guys. Really, age is just a number, and there's so many ways to have kids now. Through surrogates. I mean, maybe 100 years ago this was hard, but Maureen, let me see what your DM has for you. Your DM is actually quite carried away with life at the moment. He is thinking a lot about life and work. Apparently, he's going through a lot of stress, and you do appear in his dreams. So he enjoys dreaming about you, and the messages he has for you is that he enjoys seeing you in his dreams and he wants to send you love and he does feel your love all the time. So these are your messages. Amy, that's wonderful. I'm so glad your parents have never pressured you. You are considered extremely lucky, lucky you. Oh, wow. I think they would have preferred I never. Wow. Your parents are amazing. I mean, I would celebrate them every day. Really, that's so amazing, Amy. That's such healthy parenting, like extremely healthy parenting, but maybe to the extreme. I never got married. I think all parents wish the best for their kids, but often it may not come across right because as human beings, we are constantly going through a lot of challenges and we are star seeds, most of us. So we are going through a lot of challenges, a lot. So, guys, really don't let the pressure get you. And that is the whole notion of today's video. 3 years ago, the last time I saw Hugo, I was saying it would be nice to have kids in the future. And then he was saying, hey, Hen, I might have bad news for you because you don't have a womb. And then I said, I mean, adopting you silly. Great memories. Yeah, exactly. There's so many ways to have kids, guys. Like, really. Like, having kids, like, I'm so grateful that our technology is at its peak because anything is possible. I feel like teleportation is going to begin in another 10 to 15 years. Yeah, all my family has kids and they were younger, so they look at me and like, what's wrong? Oh, please, my brother and sister-in-law always look at me like, what is wrong with me? And they're always, I mean, because, that's what sometimes I would feel, like, it's like because I have stopped telling anyone. I don't share about my DM to anybody, like people don't need to know when you're happy. People don't need to know when you have your person with you. And people are going to just constantly expect you to get married and have kids as though that is like an achievement. You know what is achievement, guys? Getting a hold of yourself, being happy, being able to wake up and take every day and survive. That is success. To me, that is success. You being able to survive in this treacherous planet called Earth. Everything else is secondary. Yes, having a family is great, having kids is great, but that shouldn't be your prime focus of your journey on earth. Because if you're on the path to unconditional love, which is twin flame love, you got to wait. You have to be patient because the best love is worth the wait. Really. And of course, you'll be going through doubts, extreme doubts. You will question, is that my DM? Will he be in union with me? But during times like this, always pray to God. Like, really, like God will give you his answers and you will be fine. And Jasmine, you'll be amazed because energetically things are taking a shift, and you know that, we know that. And in time to come, you're going to get everything that you desire. All of you, just keep manifesting the life you want. No matter what other people say, your family, your parents, your brother, your sister-in-law, your brother-in-law, your friends, just don't, like, my brother always tells me, I've got AirPods. This is an AirPod generation. Just that's how you don't listen to people. Put your AirPods on and just block out the noise that they are creating. You see, Teresa, you have been questioning and you get angel numbers. You see, God is always responding to you. It's just that you have to see, and your DM's higher self is always trying to communicate with you, but you want his physical self. That's when the trouble starts. You see, like Amy says, the kids from my karmic were the best gift. That was God's doing. That's why I appreciate everything in your life. Yes, of course. As twin flames, you're always going to question. That's why I watched the Matrix movie. Neo and Trinity questioned about being twin flames to one another till the end. They were questioning even being the one. What a mockery of the twin flame love. Because that is the reality. The Matrix, the architect, the analyst is trying to create, because that's what generates the energy of fear and doubt, and that's what fuels the economy. That's how therapies get paid, right? They have to keep people mad and crazy. That's how psychiatrists earn their money. That's how psychologists earn their money. It's a big industry, the medicine industry, the pharmaceutical industry. If you guys are all happy and well, people won't be on antidepressants, people won't be taking meds, people won't be taking the blue pills in the Matrix movie. So it is the intention of the Matrix to keep you trapped. So that's why praying to God, getting your spiritual practice on track, and loving, it all goes down to self love, guys. Self love. When you love yourself, you know your DM loves you. When you hate yourself, your DM is hating himself too, and you will feel like your DM is hating you because you guys are one. Just do this exercise. Look at yourself in the mirror and keep telling yourself that you love the person you're seeing on the mirror. It is hard, but do it. Say that I love every curve in my body. I love every feature on my face, and really, it's super therapeutic. I never question my connection. Never I know who is to me. Loving for me. See, be like Linda. Never. I mean, it's hard. Doubt. Human doubt is real. That's why it's called human doubt. But remember, we are star seeds. If you guys are here, you guys are definitely star seeds. You guys are awakened to a great extent. And if not, you won't even be in this group and we won't be having this discussion. No, you will be part of the Valentine's Day clan, making reservations and buying roses for your temporary boyfriend or girlfriend of that year. No, we won't be here discussing self-love and spiritual empowerment and praying to God and seeking guidance from within. That's why I always say psychic readings are secondary. They are like opinions. Healings help you amplify the energies, and that is the reason why always remember, you have to trust yourself, and you have to trust yourself. Like, you are your best friend, you are your biggest love. You have to love yourself so much that the Matrix can't do anything to you, can't put you on prescription, can't put you on a gym culture, or can't put you on a 10 to 10, I mean 8 to 10 work hour culture. Do it with awareness, do it with love. Like, I go to work, I mean, I have challenges all the time. I have clients all the time with questions, and we're trying to fight deadlines, but to me, I see it, I try to view my legal profession as to me, it's my highest calling, because I'm able to make an impact on somebody's life. Like, I'm able to help my clients come out of a problem. So to me, it's being a psychic and a lawyer is like my highest calling, and I embrace it, and that's how I'm able to survive. If not, I would need so much energy to sustain both these professions, because every time you do a channeling and a healing, and then you have to write 1,000-word report, it takes so much time and energy, and it's I mean, those of you who are healers and psychics will know that you have to go through a whole process of logging in and logging out and disconnecting, and then making sure that you fine tune the report so that it comes across in the right way, because sometimes what we channel might be gibberish, so we have to translate it into a language of understanding. So everything takes time, and twin flame love is about self-love. And it's a tough lesson, but you guys will get there. And this Valentine's Day is going to be extremely, extremely interesting, because all of you here are making great plans, and I'm so happy that you guys are doing extremely well. I might have a intensive Valentine's Day special healing. I'm thinking about like what areas we can focus on the clearing. I'm still thinking about it, so I might introduce something today or tomorrow. Let's see how that goes. I'm going to spend my day channeling and working on reports and trying to give you guys your reports, and I hope you guys have a good time reading your channelings and reports, because I take it so seriously. And when you guys say that, wow, this is something that my DM and I discuss about all the time, like, I get so happy, because to me it's like, wow, my channelings are accurate, and to me accuracy means a lot. And as a psychic, that's what you hold in high value, accuracy. And I'm grateful to God for these gifts that I've received, and I'm so happy to share it with you all. And you guys are such darlings, understanding. You guys have such big hearts, and you guys care so much about people. And MJ is so amazing. Like, I'm so grateful to MJ every day for bringing this amazing group together, and kicking out those who don't vibrate in this energy. So it is amazing. Thank you, Henry. Thanks for all your kind words always. And Amy, thanks. Thank you. What you guys say is amazing. Yes, Linda, I will. I will. You see, sometimes with 3D channeling, your high I mean your divine masculine, the higher self will be fine, but then the 3D self will refuse to allow you to read their mind. So sometimes that takes time as well, because you really got to ask permission, and because you're twin flames, naturally they eventually give in. So all the permissions and all that, so above, so below, that happens. And that's why it's so, 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 so important. Come on. We have to see everyone with love. That's how much their awareness are. It's so crazy. I had no desire to confirm whether A is a TF or not, but I already have an answer from you. And that's what I want you guys to find your own answers. Ultimately, all my readings, my channelings, my reports is all the intention is for you to find your own inspiration. That's what would make me greatly happy. And Teresa, you have come so far, and I'm so proud of you. And all of you, like Lisa, Amy, Mahin, Henry, everyone, Linda, Jasmine. Wow, you guys have come, you guys have evolved, and I'm so glad we're all together in this spiritual journey, and we are evolving every day, and we are able to have this profound discussions. And it's no longer about just getting psychic readings, but it's beyond that. We are discussing, and we are understanding, and it's so great to have this collective together, guys. So happy Valentine's Day. Haha, in fact, it was interesting. MJ told me if anyone asks if their DM is going to give a gift, how are you going to respond? I'm glad no one asked me that, because I told her I was just going to laugh. So thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, all of you. I wanted to go down, but then I'm not able to go up to the comments. Thank you all for joining me today. We have exceeded an hour. Wow. Time really flies, guys. With you guys, it always flies. Oh, yes. I have the best relationship with my AirPods too. Like, now, whenever my AirPods run out of battery, I'm actually affected by the noise. I'm like, why is it so noisy? Because, wow, the noise cancelling feature is so great, guys. I think AirPods are the best to completely tune out. Yeah, thank you. Yes, I hope to enjoy. I've got some work to do, and I'm really looking forward to doing your reports. Gives me great joy to do your reports. Like, whenever I write your reports, I'm so happy. And I know you guys feel that energy too. And that's why, to me, I take the report writing process so seriously. I mean, I do channel and I have my notes, but when I put it into a report, I want it to be with the highest possible energies. And that's why every reading is a healing in itself. Oh, thank you. Like, you guys are so amazing, especially that you guys are supporting one another, and that's what I love about all of you guys. You guys are an amazing spiritual family. So if your real family is bugging you too much, you know who to talk to. Guys, next time, just post a message, and we are here to always support you. So love you all, and take care, and I look forward to delivering all your reports. Love you all, and have a great weekend, guys. And do watch the Matrix movie. There are a few other movies that I want you to watch during Valentine's Day. Hancock is another twin flame movie. Cloud Atlas is a twin flame movie. Midnight in Paris is a twin flame movie. Oh, there's so many good movies. The Adjustment Bureau is like a twin flame movie. Like, you guys have to so watch it. Like, these are like twin flame movies. And yes, Notebook. Oh, I thought you were referring to the movie Notebook. All right, guys, take care. Love you all and have an amazing weekend. Bye bye.